Hey, what's up, guys? Carry on without no video. Today I'm going to do my AC NFC Championship predictions there. Mostly I'm going to call it predictions because there's only like 2 games on the schedule there. And so here it goes there. So we have Sunday, January 29th. We have a 1 o'clock Mountain Time, primetime Fox. This is the NEC Championship game. We have the San Francisco 49ers at the Philadelphia Eagles. This game might be a real hard-hitting game there. I'm gonna go with the Eagles here. I think the Eagles have a little bit more advantage here. They look more solid down the field with Justin Herbert with their quarterback there. The Eagles look really strong. They actually gave the Giants like a run for the money last week. They did really well against the Giants, actually slaughtering the Giants last week there. And they did pretty well against them in the games there and stuff. I think the Eagles look really strong there. They look more enticing there. For the Niners there, they did pretty well. They kind of did a slow start against the Cowboys there. They didn't look too well against them and stuff like that. I just didn't really see too much on the against the San Francisco side there, even if they're doing pretty well with a third string quarterback there. But their defense is actually doing pretty much the work there, and they did pretty well against them and stuff. But even making the game actually like a low scoring game last week against the Cowboys there, I think it's going to be pretty interesting to see what actually happens there. But I'm going to say the Eagles win because they do have a really strong offense and a really strong defense there. And they do have a really strong quarterback there who actually did pretty well. Even they look like a team that's not really going to be beat there with their quarterback there, who honestly is a much stronger thing there. The Niners there, yes, they have a really strong defense there, but their defense is not that great. Again, they do have a strong defense there, but the Eagles have a really strong offense. So this is going to be pretty interesting there and a pretty interesting game to watch there on Sunday there. But I'm going to say Eagles can pull it out here and win this one. I just don't really see too much what the Niners can actually do here. So I'm going to go with the Eagles here, went over the Niners. That's it for the NEC Championship game. So let's move on to the AEC Championship game. We got a 4:30 game, Mountain Time, prime time CBS. We got the Cincinnati Bengals at the Kansas City Chiefs. Mostly if Buffalo won, this game should have been at Atlanta there, but technically Cincinnati took care of the Bills there. Mostly the Bengals there, they look pretty solid there. They did pretty well there with Joe Burrow. He looks like a guy who can actually go down the field and actually score a lot of touchdowns there. He looks more incendiated there. He can actually go down the field and actually score a lot of touchdowns here. They look really solid there. Mostly this is a team who honestly is pretty tough in the AEC there, who can mostly upsetting Buffalo last week, and Buffalo was technically had the second best defense there. Their offense looks really pretty powerful there and stuff. For their defense side, they're not as kind of really that great of having a massive defense there who can actually help them in games there and stuff there. But I think it's just going to be a pretty interesting game overall there and stuff like that. For the Chiefs side there, the Chiefs there do not look as great when Mahomes got hurt there. Yes, he got hurt there, and they mostly pulled out against the Jaguars there, but the Jaguars are not that great of a team there. So technically, they beat a really weak Jaguars team there, but the Bengals there look really solid. They just look overall solid there and actually look much better there with Joe Burrow, who can actually go down the field and actually did pretty well against the second best defense there. He's going to try to do something in this game here and doing something pretty well in this game here and stuff. But I'm going to say I think it's going to be a pretty interesting matchup here. This is going to be Mahomes versus Joe Burrow, and I think technically I think also the Bengals actually own the Chiefs there, and record-wise games there, they technically own the Chiefs there. So I'm gonna say the Bengals can pull it out here and win this one, but this game's not gonna be really close. I don't really see the Bengals. I don't really see the Chiefs doing too much if Mahomes is technically hurt there, because if Mahomes is hurt from that ankle injury he has, he might be a little bit slow going into this week there. Even if he recovers there, he did play the end of the game there with a really bum leg there. So technically that's going to hurt Kansas City in a way because of that there, because Mahomes is technically unable to actually throw the ball there. So I'm going to say the Bengals can pull it out here and win this one against the Chiefs. And the two teams I have going to the Super Bowl there, Super Bowl 54. I have the Eagles going to the Super Bowl, and I have the Bengals going to the Super Bowl. So, yep. Comment, rate, and response to its Sparrows. We like Sparrows. Please subscribe. Hit that bell notification to see our uploads. Comment, response to its Sparrows. Like, check out. Out of your peace.